Hello everyone, welcome to Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. Well, in this tank we've got a female who just spit out some little guys, and there are at least 2 schools in there, and there's 2 different sizes. Some of those you can see there's a little bit larger one there, and there's many of those as well. And so I don't have the aquarium set up, and I'm not liking that aquarium anyway. Every time I handle it, I get cut. There was a cut from yesterday. I'm not a fan of that aquarium. So what I'm going to do, Tatai never did finish this net on this side for this cage here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out the green net only, and I'm just going to leave the fry in there. All I'm going to do is take out the adults, and I'm just going to transfer the adults over here and leave the fry in there for now until I can get a different setup for them other than that aquarium. I've got a line on a new larger aquarium. Well, it's not new, it'd be new to us. A friend of ours has it, and I'd like to get it out here and get it set up just for the fry for like a week, 10 days. And I also, the reason I'm not in a big hurry to move these out, if I move them into the aquarium, there's nothing for them to eat. At least in this water, there's a little bit of algae. And what I'm going to do is I had this water going in there because I'm filling up these next 2 tanks. I'm going to transfer that water so it won't flush out any more of the algae, and just move it here so the water will circulate around this way, rather than flushing more of the algae water out of this box here. So I'm going to get on that. Alright, well, I've got the adults out, and these little bitty boys and girls are having a good old time. I guess. Don't know how many are in there. A lot of them. A lot of them. Because there's two different broods in here, maybe even 3. I just noticed those guys, those little tiny ones there, they look like they have a double body. That's their egg sac. So I'm guessing that their mom spit them out when I captured her, or when I transferred them, because they weren't in there before. I didn't notice them. Those are really tiny. So I've got 3 different sizes of fish in here now. I've got those really, really tiny ones, some littler ones, and then a little bit bigger. So that begs the question is, why is this box so prolific, which has it's got 5 females in it, so 3 out of the 5 have hatched babies on their own in the last 2 weeks, and there's none in there. And there's none in there. And I haven't checked, but I'm assuming there's none in this one. So what's making this one so much better than the others? That's the question. I've got to get in this tank and move the the weight around, because that net is out in the middle of the tank where it shouldn't be. It should be against the wall. So the weight has obviously gotten shifted around in there somehow. And this one, you know, Tata and I discussed it, and I know that he understood. I wanted all these nets and boxes to be interchangeable, meaning I wanted them all the same size, so that we could do something like this, so we could just take a net out of one and put it in another one if we needed to. But it's just, you know, I don't get it. Why not just make it easy and make it doable again the easy way? Rather than all these boxes being, they're all different sizes, all the nets are different sizes, so it's one net in one box, and that's the only one it'll fit in. So now that, because it's smaller, it's too small, that rope, that net won't fit in this box. And because it won't fit in the box, now the aeration won't fit either, because I can't get the aeration down in the bottom of the box. And it's just one thing that leads to another that leads to another. So make the net for that one. And at some point move the fry out of this one. I'm gonna wait until I did order some brine shrimp eggs. So I'm gonna wait for the brine shrimp to get here before I move these, and that could be another week. I'm going to feed them fry mash. It's the best that I can do. I know some of those in there are too small, and unknowingly I flushed about 75% of the algae out of this tank. So hopefully those little guys in there will make it until the brine shrimp get here. And when the brine shrimp get here, hopefully I'll have a large aquarium set up ready to move them into for a couple weeks, and then move them again into one of those tanks for their initial grow out until they get 2 or 3 inch size, and we can move them into a cage in a pond. I'm still scratching my head here why we've got so many fry in this one and none in anywhere else. I'm tempted to swap out the males in these 2 boxes. I'm tempted to take the male out of that one and put him in here, and take the male in here and put him in there, and see if it's the male. It's just not handling business. I'll think about it. Alright, thank you everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.